And I'd like to call Carrie Brown and Ian Rush to the stage, please.
Ian, Mo Salah, top for goals and assists in the Premier League, the fastest player to 100 goals in the top flight for Liverpool. But there is one record standing, and if we know anything about Mo Salah, he doesn't like to be proved wrong. So no chance he's leaving until that's beaten, is there?
Well, it's difficult because Mo Salah, for me, is an absolutely incredible goal scorer. And I remember when we met at Leeds, and I met Mo after the game, and he said, "How did you score 300 goals?" And I said, "Actually, it was 346 goals." but it's amazing what he's done for the club.
What can he go on to do? I know there's a certain Champions League final against much underrated previously Benzema. I think whoever wins that maybe has the Ballon d'Or, surely. Is that his next?
Well, I think, I've seen Mo Salah play the last 3 years, and I think the last 10, 15 years, the best players in the world, rightly so, Ronaldo, Messi. But I think in the last year, Mo Salah, in my opinion, is the best in the world. He's been absolutely fantastic. Not just what he does, I think off the pitch as well, immaculate. But what I've noticed over the last year or so, it's just not his goals. I think he's got 32 goals and 15 assists, and I think that's the highest. But what I like again about him, the work he does off the ball. People don't realise the work he does off the ball, and I think that's a credit to himself.
Well, you just jumped ahead and taken my question. I think a couple of commentators, as a compliment, had said that he's selfish with the ball just early at the turn of the year. And just to prove them wrong, he is now challenging Trent for assists as well as going for yet a third golden boot. How does he do it?
Well, I was selfish, but I couldn't get many assists, so he's done really well. So I think sometimes you have to be selfish as a striker. But in the day, as you get older, you become more mature and you become a better all-round player. And I think that much Mohamed has done that in the last 2 years. Has been absolutely fantastic.
I'm going to say it. It's the Q word. Can they win the quadruple?
Why not? I think, it's one of them things. Every game's a final. We've won one, and there's a lot of games to go. And I think what I like about this squad here is a bit similar to, we've done a treble in 1984, and that was so much hard work, but what I see the similarities in this squad is the coach, he's got everyone together. It's the team spirit. They've got a tremendous team spirit. And it's not the 11 players that are playing, it's the ones that are not playing, keeping them happy. We had Joe Fagan and Kenny Dalglish. I managed to do that, and Jurgen Klopp is doing that at the moment. So I think it's going to be a tremendous run-in, and I'm just looking forward to it.
I have to point out that Liverpool wanted to say they're sorry they're not too well represented here, considering the run-in. They brought two tables here. We have Michael Edwards, the outgoing technical director, who's brought such brilliant change, and Julian Ward bringing together Diaz, who's such a bright prospect. But how much do they and Rami have to have credit for bringing back Salah here to the Premier League?
Well, it just tells you, we're all one big family now, and that's what the way we look at it. And when you talk, Michael and everyone, I think you look at the youngsters Liverpool are bringing through now. The academy at Liverpool's is absolutely amazing. They won a cup at the weekend and everything. So what they're doing, it's not just the experienced ones, but I think it's the younger ones, what they're bringing in. They're doing an absolutely fantastic job.
That flight scanner, have a look at it. There's one just coming into touch, and I'm sweating a little bit. So I have one question I want to ask you. You set the all-time goal-scoring record for your club, which must have been testing sinew and muscle. If you look back at that time, with the pressure on you to do that, and as an adult looking back now, and you consider what Mo Salah is trying and about to achieve, what advice would you give that player now, and what can you give Mo about realising all his dreams this season?
Thanks for that question. No, I just think when I look back when I played, I think the most important part is to concentrate. I think you get distracted off the pitch, and I think there's so much going on now, and I think what you have to do now is concentrate, on the training and concentrate on the playing. I think get all the things off the pitch, get out the way, just blank everything out after the final, concentrate on there. Then a time will come during the game, and I'm sure Mo will get one or two. They'll get chances, and I think it's keep a cool head. That's what it's all about. Block everything out and keep a cool head, and hopefully Liverpool will come out champions.
Mo Salah is our footballer of the year. Let's have a look. You two have a very special relationship, and when every inch counts, how much has it elevated your squad that has extended his contract with the club at this crucial time?
Of course, we have a good relationship since I came here. We work together now for 5 years. We achieve a lot of things for the club. Of course, it's great to see him extending his contract with the club. It's good for everybody, for the club, for the players, and let's see what will happen next.
Top goal scorer, but the thing that you've added to the game, top assists as well. A record 132 goals scored now, I believe. I'm just going to check that fact because it's a really good one. I will leave it. But you are responsible.
I know all of them.
You know them all. You can correct me. But do you know what percentage that you have been involved in those goals?
No, but to be fair, I'm just focusing each game, trying all the time to help the team to win the game, which is the most important thing. Once the team win, I'm happy. I'm trying always to make a difference in the game, so I'm proud to reach that number, and hopefully for next.
How much enjoyment do you get from creating all those assists, top of the assists? Is it something you wanted to add to your game? Because top of the Premier League for goals and assists and on course for the quadruple is something no one else can match.
Yeah, of course. When I think about it, if we win the 4 trophies and I'm going to be the top scorer and assist, something great, something... really have that vision before the beginning of the season, just to always try to be involved in the game and make difference, win collective trophy and individual trophy also. So it's something for my mind as well to feel like, you set your mind in something and you go and get it. So it's something great for me.
We have to look at the events of last night and the fact that when you came and won the award the first time in 2018, you were going to that final against Real Madrid. How hard was it for you that night, going off the pitch, going to hospital as your teammates went home?
Well, it was a very hard time for me. To go out of the pitch in Champions League final, it's something no one won't be in that situation. But also was mentally hard because the World Cup was after 1 month, so I was I didn't know what's gonna happen. But in the end of the day, I know that I have the injury that I had to recover well to play the World Cup and also come back for next season. I think once I had that low moment in my career, then I was realizing that's another push for me. I know myself very well. I'm really competitive. And I said I'm going to give it a try for next season. And next season we came and won the Champions League.
You are always competing against Kevin De Bruyne as the best players in this Premier League. And he went to hospital after the last Champions League final, two of the greatest talents in our game. On the biggest occasion, do the top talents need to be protected in these major finals?
I don't know. I can't talk much about that, to be fair. It's just something could happen you never expected. It's just everybody try to win the game. I'm always going to the game, don't think about injury or any other stuff. That has to be out of my mind. I'm always trying to just give the 100% and try to make it different in the game.
But this match now has big significance for it, and you're not hiding it, are you?
No. I was hoping for that game. I think I said before the game I want to play Madrid in the final to get the revenge. Last time we lost, what happened? I get injured and the team lost, and hopefully this time, not hopefully, I believe we're gonna make it.
You're not concerned this is going to give them extra incentive to come back at you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the final, so they want to win, we want to win. So it's gonna be depend who wanted more. So I believe we wanted more than they do inside me. But let's play the game and enjoy.
You've been in this game a long time. Do you believe you're playing in the best team in world football, and are you up against the nearest rival?
I think they have more experience in that tournament than any other team, maybe in history, because they know how to win in that tournament. They beat City, they beat PSG, they beat Chelsea. They are very good. They have very good players, very good coach. They are experienced, but I think also our team, I can say now the best team in Europe or in the world. We just need to be humble and train and prepare good for the game and just try to win it.
And of course, now the title race. Everyone's saying that Manchester City and Liverpool are the best in the Premier League era. How much, your goal at Anfield, my favourite of your season, how much pleasure do you get against going up against them toe to toe, and psychologically, can you pip them?
I think City is a really tough team, like one of the best in the world, and they always like last 10 years, I think they won the Premier League 5 times, if I remember. But they always try to win a Premier League. Now that they have more chance to win it because they have 4 games left, and we have 4 games less, but they are ahead of us. We just need to give it a try and see what will happen.
You're on course to win your 3rd Golden Boot. Unsurprising as a striker.
I'm not a striker.
Why is this so? I told him I was asking that. Don't you worry. His face. Explain why this is so important and why there is only one thing you want to be referred to. Tell us all why.
Because I'm not a striker. I play as a winger, so I create more chance in the wing. I don't play number 9. I play in the wing. Now I have too many assists as well. So it's completely different when you play as a winger and the people count you as a striker because they want to, but I don't play as a striker. We have a striker like last game you can say Jota started instead you be number 9, but I never been number 9 this season.
I said it to him straight-faced off stage, and I'm so glad I did because I might never have recovered on stage. And we have to look to this exciting time. You could be the 3rd-time Golden Boot winner, and if you do it one more time next season, you'd be level with Thierry Henry. So all the football writers are here, and their pens are sharpened. Are you going to give us an exclusive? Will you be here next year?
Here in the stage or here in England?
Here in England.
It's a different question.
Here in England.
Here in the stage, I would do my best for that. I'm Nasi.
Cool under pressure. Your 2022 Footballer of the Year, Mohamed Salah.